Yo, 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 you know it's your boy. Man, so check this out, man. Just came across some news that Drake is now suing UMG and Spotify. For basically what happened between him and the beef, Kendrick and the song, They're Not Like Us. Yeah, man, let's get into it, man. So yeah, they're on DJ Academics page. It says in a legal petition, the Star Company accuses UMG and Spotify of serious wrongdoing, as done into his months after his high-profile feud with K-Dot. Now, I'm saying that Drake here has filed a legal action against UMG and Spotify over allegations that the two companies conspired to artificially inflate the popularity of Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. This happened on Monday, the 25th of November. Now, I'm saying this is after he did his live stream with XQC, the biggest streamer in that area. I think he's the biggest streamer over on Kick. I watched a small segment of it when he was throwing shade at K-Dot. You know what I'm saying? Talking about, facts, only facts can take him down. Fairy tales don't do it. Man, I find that funny. Because during the beef, what did Drake do during the beef? Fairy tales, man. All fairy tales. I mean, even the hard part 6, all fairy tales. You get me? No substantial evidence or foundation to back up anything he's saying. Now I'm saying, but man, come on, man. This is such a bitch move, man. How you gonna go and do something like this, bruh? This is the weakest move I have ever seen in hip-hop. The weakest move. I mean, take this for example, all right? My guy did his battle with Meat Mill. Yeah? And people say he cooked Meat Mill, fair enough. But Meat Mill took it on the chin. Okay, that happened, I lost that battle, People took it on the chin. Some may agree that Meat Mill lost, some may not. But okay, just say for argument's sake that, yeah, Meat Mill lost the battle. Meek took that on the chin, and start moving with his chest. Man still putting out music, doing his thing, still grinding, still hustling. And after the beef with K-Dot, I figured that should have been Drake's move. And I'll tell you why I think that that wasn't his move. I think this should have been Drake's move. Take it on the chest. Take it on the chin. You win at K-Dot. K-Dot is one of the greats. You win at K-Dot stewed you. Eviscerated you and then cremated you. Fine, yeah, you lost the beef. Yeah, cool, man. You lost the beef, man. But K-Dot told you, dog. Don't take it to the streets and I won't take it there. You get, man said just keep this battle about, pure skill, like I was saying before. But you decide, as you always do, to go bring and involve, women and family and children, stuff like that. Yeah, my man took it there, bro. My man took it there, fam. You get me? And he got exactly what he deserved. Because in every rap battle, he always takes the angle of women. And I mean, why do you think he does that? Why do you think Drake does that? Why is his angle always women? And this is another thing. People are saying that, like, Drake is basically Lil Wayne's protege. Right? This man was born in Wayne's girl when Wayne was in prison. Like we all found out on, not on the record. You know what I'm saying? The kid that say, yeah, Drake's Wayne's girl, and then you got him tatted on your arm like a bitch apologizing. You know what I'm saying? There was an artist that he was supposed to do a feature for, and he went and did that guy's girl too. This guy has been making enemies for years, man. He's been on top for like 15 years now, and Drake has been making enemies everywhere. But, I think his ego got inflated. His ego got inflated that, he's too powerful. He's got too much power in the game that, no one can touch him. And this is another thing I think he really needs to be careful about. As you know, UMG is like, well, think that the biggest like conglomerate of a music group that does like all this kind of like streaming, publishing, all this kind of stuff that I do with artists. I think they're like the biggest group. And you think, Lucian is going to let you come and basically tear his house down. Yeah, you must be on something, my boy. You must be on something, boy. But you need to be careful you don't catch a case like Diddy. You need to be careful. Because I think UMG personally, I think UMG, there's a lot of stuff that UMG have protected this guy from over the years. And let's be honest, man, these companies are not going to lose those documents. They're going to keep those documents in cases like this, man. Because those guys aren't stupid. They know that at any time anyone can try something. You know what I'm saying? They will be ready when anyone decides to try something. Bro, this is the weirdest move I've ever seen it from any hip-hop artist or beefing artist. This is weird, bro. This is a sick move, fam. That boy ran to the feds, man. That boy ran to the feds. Yeah, man, let's get talking about this down in the comments, man. I'll be interested to hear all your comments about this, man. My boy ran to the feds. Boy, man, you're tripping for this, man. So this is the article here, right? This is another post by academics, It says Drake accuses UMG and Spotify of scheme to artificially inflate Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. In a legal petition, the Star Company accused UMG and Spotify of serious wrongdoing. A stunning twist, same thing. But think about this, guys, right? Drake is claiming that UMG did all of this to basically inflate Kendrick's Not Like Us. But not saying that they did, but okay, even if they did, right? Kendrick Lamar is also signed under one of the labels. Is it Interscope and TDE? That is also underneath UMG. So technically, it's still one of their artists. So like I say, Kendrick has a licensing deal with UMG. So he's still one of their artists. There's a beef going on, but Drake is like UMG's slave. He's like fully signed over to UMG. I mean, to even do an interview or something, man, this guy has to ask permission or something to go and do something like that. Like a live TV interview, something like that. Everything he has to do, he needs permission to go and do it because it's monetizable. So there's a beef going on. One artist clearly dominated in the end of the beef, completely dominated, decimated the other artist. And they made a song that's pretty much a bop. So that song is now taking the world by storm, actually. Don't you think that they're going to pour into this artist? They're going to pour into whoever this artist is. And the artist happens to be K-Dot, Kendrick Lamar. He happens to be the artist that won this feud. But Drake has this thing in his mind, and this is what I was saying I was going to say later. I think he thinks that he's so powerful and he's so likable that, no dark-skinned nigga can come and outperform him like this. You know what I'm saying? I think he has this ego thing about him as well. That there's no way Kendrick Lamar should have been able to do what he did. So he's basically blaming UMG for promoting Not Like Us so much to try and replace his kind of power to just take him down. Because apparently there's some conspiracy theory going around right now. No one actually knows if it's fact. That there was this deal that was going around that Drake was supposed to be negotiating a higher price, to stay signed to them. But they did this like boost up Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us for the sake of negotiating power. So now that K-Dot has basically tarnished his name. That's what he's claiming. He used Not Like Us to make accusations to tarnish his name. And the numbers got inflated. So Not Like Us is more popular than what it seems, which I think is absolute rubbish, man. Because they're talking about the bots. There was this thing going around where the academics had this guy on his stream. And the guy was talking about, like, he got paid to do some like 30 million bots. But compared to the amount of views that Not Like Us got, man, that's a splash in the water, man. That's nothing, bro. That's like 3.3%. You get me? The 30 million. But Drake has this thing about him. I think it's always this power thing. Man, I've never liked Drake, man. Even since he came on the scene when he was doing music like with Rick Ross and those guys, man. Like even Aston Martin, man, I hate his voice, man. I know a lot of people disagree with this, but I hate Drake's voice. I don't know what people see in his voice, but I mean, everyone has what they like, but I hate his voice. I always have. I've never actually sat down and listened to one of Drake's albums fully. I just can't stand his voice. Some songs I will hear no one there and I will say, yeah, but I can't sit and listen to his voice for too long. I find it irritating, man. Not real, no. I find his voice irritating. But yeah, like I said, man, my boy ran to the feds, man. My boy ran to the feds. And look at what's happening here, man. My boy has launched a second legal action against UMG over Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us, accusing the music giant of defamation and claiming it could have halted the release of a song, falsely accusing him of being a sex offender. Is it false? This is not false, man. This is facts. We all saw you being a creep, dog. On stage with a 16-year-old girl being a creep. You asked the girl her age. Well, you were there kissing on the girl and you asked the girl her age, man. She told her she's 16 and you're still talking about the girl's breasts and how she looks good for her age of 16. Why she thick like that. Man, come on, bro. You're a grown 20-year-old man, bro. This girl is 16 and doesn't matter if it's legal in that state or in Texas. The world, that shit is creepy to the world, man. This guy has just always taken a liking to like underage girls or something, man. The girls he like groomed on of age. They're talking to them for years, and as soon as they become 18, you start dating. Man, you're a creep, dog. You're always at high school basketball girls game and all this kind of stuff. Man, you're a creep, bro. Not to mention this Billy Bobby Brown situation. I mean, bro, what exactly would this guy, a grown man, almost 30, have in common with a 14-year-old girl, dog? Talking about you missed the girl. She's not your niece. Never mind the daughter bit, man. She's not your niece, bro. This girl is not family. She's not your niece. A niece you haven't seen in a long time. Yeah, you can understand you miss your niece. That's cool. That's cool, bro. That is cool. We're talking about a 14-year-old girl that's not related to you one bit. What would possess you to be even texting her talking about you miss her? You think because you're Drake, that's okay? You're going to talk about, oh, you're too big for these kind of things? That if these accusations were true, wouldn't you be in jail? Nah, bro, come on, fam. We've all seen big giants get taken down by a pebble, fam. Man, that's crazy. I find that crazy. If y'all agree with me, let me know down in the comments. What exactly does Drake have in common with Millie Bobby Brown? This is a child, like, literally just came a teenager. You shouldn't even be around her. You're not friends, bro. Yeah, she's on a show that calls Stranger Things, but that's literally like the first thing that literally blew up her career. Yeah, you as a man, you may like the show. I mean, I like the show. I like the show. But bro, you don't be texting her or you miss her and all that kind of stuff. Man, you're a grown-ass man, bro. Like I said, she's not your niece, fam. I found that disgusting and creepy, man. But this goes in, I won't make this too long, but this goes into the next thing I want to talk about. I'll talk about that in a few minutes. Now look at this here. UMG has already responded to Drake's claim. So this is UMG's take. No amount of contrived and absurd legal argument in this pre-action submission can mask the fact that fans chose the music they wanted to hear. This is the facts. The fans chose what they wanted to hear, and the fans had their opinion on who they thought won this battle. Right? We had our opinion on who won the battle. Because let's be honest, man, the hard part 6 was weak. The reason I say it's weak because there's no substantial evidence or no foundation for him making those accusations or claims. And what do we hear? What did we hear from GNX? The hard part 6, the real hard part 6. Because don't forget that K-Dot has a hard series that he does. Just like Drake had a series that he does on his music. K-Dot has a hard series that he does. So we heard the real hard part 6. And we heard a lot in the hard part 6, man. Like the foundations of K-Dot and his boys. You know, you realize those guys came from far. Those guys are family. But Drake tried to take that from K-Dot and spin it into a perverted kind of thing. But K-Dot said nope. K-Dot said nope. Boy, I'm going to finish you. And K-Dot did. That's all I got to say. I'm going to finish you, and he did. All right, this right here, guys. Where K-Dot is sitting here and he's got the book in his hand, the manual. I'm going to get a bit deeper into this, right? And this is just my take. I'm not saying this is correct, but this is just something that we can all look and see if you think that, okay, that's a possibility. That's a possibility. So in this scene in the new video for Squabble Up, like K-Dot released the other day, he's reading a book, How to Be Like Kendrick for Dummies, right? And he's got the 2 balloons there, right? This scene here, to me, is saying something because he has a Scrabble game. He has those things on a blackboard there, and it's spelled Omnia Est Liquid, which means something is everything. So everything in the video is symbolic. I have a feeling here that this lawsuit was not actually drawn up on the day that it was filed. I have a feeling that this was filed like during the summertime or just after the summertime that lawsuit was filed. Or maybe after the summertime, or maybe sometime after the Super Bowl that lawsuit was filed. And Kendrick got a inkling, he got wind of the lawsuit and what was going on. So I don't know if the balloons there are a sign that, you know, a lot of you out there are showing hate on me. Wait until the news drop of what Drake is trying to do. You know, basically the lawsuit's being filed. Tell me if you guys think that's correct or I think I'm way reaching. Because got the balloon, because you know we have this statement like, you know, your balloon is about to pop. You know, because you you have Drake stands out there. Them guys sometimes them guys are zealots, man. When you talk about hardcore, diehard fans, it doesn't matter what he's looking them in the face, they will say, no, it's Drake. Drake is right. I'm wondering here if Kendrick had a whiff of what was going on. Hence the book with the manual How to Be Like Kendrick for Dummies. Hence the balloons in the back. I'm still wondering what that belt buckle signifies. But still the balloon in the back. A lot of y'all balloons about to be popped when you hear what this guy's about to do. I'm wondering if that's a good take. And the reason I say that is, check this out. Let me get it. Sorry, let me get it. All right, check this out, y'all. In the same song, Squabble Up, right? He says 50 deep, but it ain't deep enough. He says, F a plea, here he go, beat him up. I mean, you could put that you know, beat him up thing to one of the track that what he did with one of his boys was a feature on that track. But even here, because he got 50 Cent here, I think this is something. I don't know if this is related to 50 because 50 showed Drake like, you know, all the love. not during the beef, even after the beef when he lost. You know, by saying, but it ain't deep enough. Because Drake lost a lot after this battle. And 50 Cent's take was, what did you really lose? Is it really that deep, what you lost? Then he's like, nah, because you still got your fan base, you still got all the money, you know, you still got your label, all of that kind of stuff. But we saw Drake trying to come back and everything he dropped flopped. Everything Drake dropped flopped. So I'm wondering if this is alluding to 50 Cent. You know, 50 deep, but it ain't deep enough. Basically what 50 said. You know, it ain't that deep. It ain't that deep. You know, you did the battle, you lost the battle, but it ain't that deep. And then this is the line here. It says, F a plea, there he go, beat him up. Do you think this could be referring to 50 Cent? K-Dot be like, I'm going to take a shot at you, 50. You know, wait until you hear what this ninja is about to do. Wait until you hear what this guy is about to do. Because let's be honest, the timing of K-Dot's, of this album, GNX, and this song, Squabble Up, because remember, Squabble Up is an afterbit of Not Like Us. Like it's okay, you could say like it's the ending of Not Like Us, or part 2, Not Like Us. So my man is saying, you know, F a plea, there he go, beat him up. Okay, 50, you said that ain't that deep. What do you think about what my man just did? Because everyone expected 50 Cent to, you know, rep Compton, you get me? Everyone expected 50 for that. But he didn't do it. So just let me know what you think about the take is here. Do you think this also could be referring to the fact that 50 said what he said to Drake, showing Drake love, and now K-Dot is like, you show Drake love? You're supposed to be what you're supposed to be, you know, repping for the West Coast, you know what I'm saying? What do you think about this move that Drake just did? You know, my boy ran to the feds. What do you think about this move that Drake did? Well, like I said, man, I go back to this. Is K-Dot saying, yo, your balloon is going to be popped when you hear what this guy did? Because like I said, I don't think the lawsuit was written up on the day or maybe a few days before. I think this was written up like in advance, that like months after the beef, and Drake was basically saying, like, why aren't you? I'm your big giant. You know, I'm making you all this money. This guy out here basically calling me a PDF. You know, that's basically what he's out there doing. Why aren't you protecting me from all of that? This guy is basically tarnishing my name, and this could affect everything. Why aren't you protecting me from that? That's basically what Drake is saying with all this lawsuit. But Drake went to war. And the man that he went to war with looked at the situation and analyzed it properly and said, listen, let's do this battle based off skill. Just keep it civil and base it off skill. But nah, bro, Drake has to take the only way Drake knows to take. And that's the angle of bringing in women and bringing in family. Because he always does it. He tried to with Pusha T and he tried to with Meat Mill. Always women. And he even dissed Lil Wayne by sleeping with Lil Wayne's girl when Lil Wayne was in prison. And that is like nobody's talking about that. That is the most disrespectful thing you can do to someone you look up to and call your boy, you know, your friend, you know, the family. Man, that's weird, bro. But like I'm saying, man, let's get talking in the comments, man. Let me think about my theory on this, man. Like K-Dot is here also saying, like, you know, he's got the books for dummies here to be like Kendrick. Yo, y'all should be fighting to put the same message I'm trying to put out there. You know, because I'm fighting for our people, man. This guy Drake still stands for nothing, but I'm wondering what this belt buckle stands for, man. Because I think that's pretty significant too. I'm wondering what it stands for. If y'all know anyone who tried to break it down to see where this belt buckle is from or what it stands for, just let me know in the comments, man. Because K-Dot is a goat, man. Just think of the symbolism behind all of this. Think of the symbolism behind all of this. Does this a shot at 50 Cent? And letting him know that, boy, the balloon's going to pop when you hear what this boy's cooking up behind the scenes. Because let's be honest, man, we all heard that K-Dot, well, we don't all heard. I think by now people believe that K-Dot's got someone in Drake's camp that's feeding him information. I think that's a fact, man. I think that's a fact. Man, it's just the timing as well for all of this, man. You know, and even Drake even announced that he's going to be touring on the day of the Super Bowl. Because he's so butthurt. The guy just can't admit the fact that he lost. Man went to the feds and started snitching to the feds, man. Man, take it on the chin, bro. Take it on the chin, fam. You lost the battle. Yo, head back in the booth. Man. That was the best move for you to do, heading back into the booth. Man, I can't believe Drake did this, man. This is so whack, dog. This is so whack. And the last thing I want to point to, right? On the Not Like Us when K-Dat was saying in the song. He said that Baka got a weird case. Why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified PDF. Right? That's what he said. Yeah, you could like put it that, yeah, he's talking to Drake. You get me? But he span it off the back of Baka got a weird case. Why is he around? Because let's be honest, we all know what Baka was locked up for, right? So even if this goes to court and, you know, Drake is trying to say that, yo, this guy just called me, you can't prove that, bro. You can't prove that. And the reason I say you can't prove that is this comes off the line as Baka got a weird case. Why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified PDF. Wap, 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 wap. Right? Those are the bars. So you can't say, K-Dat said, Drake got a weird case. Why is he around? Because that never happened. Certified lover boy, certified PDF. That never happened. And this is very key. That's how you know that K-Dat is the GOAT. That is wordplay right there. That is significant strategic wordplay right there. Because it could be taken either way. You know, Baka, because he actually had the case for this, or Drizzy, because there's evidence of him, you know, fraternizing with underage, you know? Man, that's it, bro. That's why, yo, you gotta rate K-Dat, man. You gotta rate K-Dat, bro. K-Dat is a GOAT, man. Like I'm saying, I'm wondering if all of this is a symbol that K-Dat knew that this suit was coming. And he's like, yo, a lot of you going to be surprised when you see what's going on here. Your balloon's going to pop. The world balloon's going to pop about the opinion you guys have of this guy. The man's like, wait until you see what Drake is cooking up. All because he lost a rap battle. Because let's be honest, man. When Drake released Scorpion, man, Scorpion was everywhere back in, 2016 or something, man. Because it was just down everybody's throat. What, Drake? You don't think that bots were being used for you too, if that's the case? Because let's be honest, man. Drake is everywhere, man. Drake is everywhere, dog. And I can't believe this man went to the feds and started complaining to the feds about all this kind of stuff, man. Because you saw even a part of this video, this Scrabble Up video, where K-Dat's head alone, like his head to shoulder, was actually just showing by itself. And he was like, he's like, basically not bothered, you know what I'm saying? He's not bothered. Then he went down to where the candles were saying rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? Then you had the little shout out in the middle, you know, to like was it a Nate Dogg? With the flowers on the bottom. Yeah, man, go and watch K-Dat's video, man, Scrabble Up, man, and you see what I'm saying. But this here can allude to a lot of things. And just let me know if you like my take, just let me know. Or if you think I'm reaching, let me know. But if you think that it's possible for me to have a point here, just let me know as well. Man, this is crazy, bro. Bro, K-Dat is the GOAT, man. K-Dat is the GOAT. Strategically, lyrically, this guy is the GOAT. So I said, man, Lil Wayne need to chill, bro. Lil Wayne need to chill, because I don't think that Kendrick Lamar meant what you said like as a disrespect. You get me? Because I remember the same thing happened with J. Cole when J. Cole called Kendrick, you know, you're part of the big three. But this is it. You have to interpret how people are, You have to think about how people are going to interpret things when you call a person's name on a record. That's important. Because J. Cole was shouted out, Kendrick Lamar, you know, you're part of the big three. You're one of the big three. It's not like I disrespect K. Yeah, J. Cole wasn't dissing my guy. You get me? But K that took it, I'm like, man, what do you mean? What do you mean I'm part of the big three? Boy, I am the big three. There is just me. You know, there's no you, there's no Future, there's no Drake, there's only me. You know, there's no big three, there's just me. If anything, I'm the big three. You know what I'm saying? And this is what started the feud with Drake and Future, because Drake was like, yo, you let Boy come on your record and say that, and then you actually put it out. You know, you put out that record. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing that started with Future and Drake. But like I said, man, you have to think about how people are going to interpret name dropping on a record, man. Even when you didn't mean like that. But I still think Lil Wayne shouldn't have said what he said, basically, because the fact that he knows K-Dot, and him and K-Dot were boys. K-Dot love Lil Wayne, man. If you look at my previous video, man, K-Dot loves Lil Wayne. He shows Lil Wayne a lot of love, a lot of respect, man. Man, that's facts, bro. But I can't believe my boy went to the feds, man. My man's filed 2 lawsuits already, man. And he's crazy if he thinks he's going to mess up UMG's money. My boy's crazy, man. He needs to be careful before he don't catch a case like Diddy or something, dog. Because there's no way they're going to just let this slide. There's no way. And you need to be careful that they don't like take his music down from even Spotify, man. Because you're literally suing Spotify. They have no incentive to keep your music on there. Because let's be honest, there's lots of other artists that people can listen to other than Drake. I know he draws in like a significant amount of views every month, but there's a lot of other people that those people will go to listen other than Drake if Drake is not on Spotify. But yeah, man, like I said, man, that was my take on the whole situation. And just let me know what you think about all these things, man, because let's be honest, man, they are wild. They are wild. So yeah, man, show me some love down in the comments, man. Like this video, man. Like this video, man. Subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like the love that y'all showing me, man. So just continue to show me some love. Continue to put out the content. Give you guys some fun. Peace.